Hi guys, welcome to the Umenashi channel. In today's video, we will have a look at the new Umenashi Alpha Billet CNC crankcases for the 125 series engines. Umenashi will use these for the new 300cc Alpha engines. And in this video we will illustrate you what comes with the set, where to install the additional parts, and for how much these sets are released.
Hi guys, thank you for passing by and short introduction to the new Billet 6061 aluminium crankcases we are working out. These are for the new 300cc Alpha engines. We will sell them as crate or semi-crate engines, and these are really the real McCoy guys. And we changed the cam chain tensioner system. As you can see, we went back to the Wave 125 cam chain tensioner system, where you don't have that sprocket anymore from the MSX, as you can see, because well, the problems from these are notorious. And with 300cc we don't want to have that. The people who install a 4-valve smaller head on their MSX engine, like a Kozo head or a Takigawa head, these are really not big valve heads like we have our Alpha head over here, with as you can see, the 28mm valve installed and the 25mm exhaust valve. These are much bigger valves. With air breather set we have worked out CNC, but we will talk a bit more about that later on. You better have a solid cam chain tension system, so this is what we did with these engines. And what can I say? Yeah, usually the crankcases or the clutch and the ignition cover from a Wave 125 can't be used on an MSX engine, not possible. And the other way around as well. MSX not possible on a Wave 125. This one has been worked out to make both possible, so no problem to install the MSX ignition cover on it, clutch cover on it, no problem whatsoever, and Wave 125 as well, so it makes it really easy to work both engines out like this. The whole thing, or the whole idea from working this engine out, is to make it reliable. We did the engine swap from the CBR 300 engines earlier, and people like to use the 125 platform, so that's what we try to achieve now, to make it as reliable as the CBR 300 engine and to make everything as solid as possible. It's really heavy guys, and the thickness, well, I don't know if I can point this out to you, but the thickness is like that's like double, at least double of a normal crankcase. And the idea for this is to avoid twisting. So if the crankcase is twisting, then you will have eventually problems with the gear sprockets. The teeth will break off for sure. So with these guys, shouldn't be a problem at all. So normally if you order CNC crankcases, that's what you get. One set of CNC billet crankcases, and they sell you this for $1,000 at least if you're lucky, without anything coming with it. Now we will provide all parts, and I will illustrate you what parts you get and how or where to install these parts. So yeah, I said these crankcases come with everything which you need to have to install them. And well, we'll do the install from the bearings, because the roller bearings need to go in the fridge overnight, and it's a good thing to heat the crankcase up a little bit with the heat gun. So if the bearings are ice cold, the crankcase is a little bit hot, you use some oil on it and then you gently tap it around and it should be, well, we will not doing that. We will just show you which bearing goes where. So we have this one, we have this bearing, right, and that one need to be installed over here, right, so that's this one. And then we have the smaller one which I need to cut open. Okay, let's do so. Done. So we have this one and that one goes over here, right? So then you have these two installed. The other one, I'll show you the same thing. These are really heavy, guys. Right, so let's cut it open. We have this one, right? So let's cut it open. That one is the little one that goes in here. So that's this one. And then we have this one. You have actually two from these installed in the crankcases. And that one goes over here. So you have all bearings for your gearbox to install. And the Wave 125 old gearboxes starting from, I believe, 2005, also the European Innova 125 can be installed on these, or the BIS 125 in Brazil can be installed on these. So no problem, guys. If you want to have a 300cc engine, you can use these crankcases for the old and new series of engines. So yeah, these are the bearings. We take these out, and next I will show you, because we are using actually two numbers. We are using a crankcase set for the Wave 125, the old one, that's between 2005 and 2013, I believe, series. We have a number for that, and that means that it doesn't come with the cam chain tensioner arm and specific details for that installed, because you have them on your engine. I mean, we don't need to provide them. You have these installed on your stock engine. So we have two numbers. If you have a Grom, a Z125 Monkey, CT125, or Super Cup 125, then we are using another part number which comes with more parts in the set, and we will show you what we have exactly. So the dowel pins we are using, as you can see over here, two different diameter dowel pins I should say. So these are the 8mm ones, the small ones. They go here, one over here, right, and one over here as well, right, and then the 10mm ones go in the larger holes over here and over here, right. So people who are used to work on the old engines like the NICE 110 or the C50, C90, C70 engines, they all have the gaskets. Well, this engine never had a crankcase gasket, and we are using the high temperature silicone gasket, also known by Honda as Honda Bond HT, high temperature, and that's to seal your crank. Just spread it over your crankcases, tap it slightly, and then you can close them. Now all the bolts are also included with the set, and we show you. So you make silicone on that, you close the gasket, you close the crankcase like so, put them on top, right, Then we just will install a few bolts to tighten them, flip them over because we need it on the other side. Alright, so they go from the left side to the right side. We just put some bolts in it. Yeah, don't forget that this one would be easy to forget. And I will tighten them slightly. And put them on our engine stand to continue with the other parts. Put it in our engine stand and we tighten the rest of the bolts. I mean, this is just to showcase where everything goes, but if you are really installing the gears and crankshaft and all in the crankcase, then you need to tighten them crosswise. I mean, it's better to, but this is only to show where the bolts and where the parts go. So these are the bolts. I have them all, I think. Yeah, we did them all. So what we also have in the set are the seals. So this seal comes in the set, and this seal comes in the set, and that's for both sets. So for Wave 125, Innova, as for MSX, they all come with the set complete. Now what is not included, so this is basically the set as you see it, the set as it comes for the Wave 125, Innova 125, Beast 125, Nice 125 as well. So that's the set with that part number. Now the set with the K26 part number will come also with the cam chain tensioner system installed, which I will show you now which parts are included. So this is the cam chain tensioner which we install from the old series, as said before, to avoid the problem with the sprocket. And this one goes over here. People who have a Grom and a Z125 and everything didn't see that before. This little plate, also Honda, comes on top of it. And this Honda bolt, as you can see, that's a Honda bolt. And I have actually the part number for that one. This is the part number from the bolt. Goes in here. So this one holds this in place. Right, and something I need to point out is that you can see the hole over here with the thread made, and with the CNC crankcases we don't, so if you have an Innova or a Wave 125, we don't use these parts. We have them over here to show them to you. That this part number is that little, how you call that, a little plunger, how is it called, plug bearing push. Well, yeah, we don't use this. Usually it goes with a little spring, right, as so, and it's usually covered with this plate over here, but guys, we don't use it. So if you have a Wave 125, like I said, don't use it. However, we thought we will not provide the cam chain tensioner, the lower one, which fit in the cylinder and goes in here, but change of thoughts, we will provide them. So how we install that one, this one is catched by the cylinder on top of it, with the gasket and the cylinder head on top of it, and this one, this need to be pointed downwards, so like so, and this just fits in here, and that keeps in place as so. We also will provide in the set two more dowel pins, and these two dowel pins are the ones to be used for your cylinder block over here, the ones that go in the crankcase. And this is the entire kit, guys. I hope you like it. CNC billet 300cc Alpha crankcase from Uminashi. We have them in stock, so ready to go.
The Uminashi Alpha Billet aluminum crankcases are released and available at our website. These are the price quotations for both available sets.
Oh yeah, also perhaps an idea to show the Alpha cylinder head. People might like that. I mean, this is the real McCoy, guys. That's a cylinder head, eh? These are stainless steel, the air breather on top of it. So everything available soon, guys, on the website. We don't have it yet, but it will be released pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. More coming soon. Keep an eye out on our channel.
And take a look to the Uminashi website. We are ready to deliver all parts you need worldwide to your doorstep.